Hello, I'm Laura McCarry at The Hidden Edge with another tea break tip on how to use business models and tools to help you manage your growing business. Today we're looking at virtues and vices in relation to business values with Peterson and Seligman's 6 categories of virtues and Aristotle's golden mean. A value in the business sense usually refers to a culturally accepted norm. Workplace values like respect, integrity, openness, excellence help define the boundaries or the rules for people's behaviour. As such, organisational values become part of the spirit of a business. If values reflect what is acceptable in terms of culture, virtues describe the desired behaviours of individuals. As a business, we need to identify the virtues that support each of our values. So let's first take a look at Peterson and Seligman's 6 categories of virtue. In their concept of value application, Peterson and Seligman summarised more than 200 positive attributes into 6 virtues. They are wisdom, courage, transcendence, humanity, justice, and temperance. Wisdom. It includes creativity, thinking of new ways of doing things. Curiosity, being curious about everything, always asking questions. Judgment, thinking things through and examining them from all sides. Love of learning, grabs every opportunity to learn something new. Perspective, may not think of self as wise, but friends would hold that view. Courage includes bravery, a courageous person who doesn't shrink from a threat or a challenge, pain or difficulty. Perseverance, somebody who works hard to finish what has been started. Honesty, an honest person, not only speaking the truth, but being authentic. Zest, approaching life with excitement, never doing anything halfway or half-heartedly. Humanity, love, this is the value of close relationships with others. Kindness, being generous to others and never too busy to do a favour. Social intelligence, being aware of the motives and feelings of others. Justice includes teamwork, excelling as a member of a group. Fairness, treating all people fairly, tasks that encourage a group to get things done. Temperance, this includes forgiveness, always giving people a second chance. Humility, not seeking the spotlight. Prudence does not say or do things that they might regret later. Self-regulation, a disciplined person controls their appetites and emotions. Transcendence, this includes the appreciation of beauty and excellence. This could be from nature to art to mathematics to science to any everyday experience. Gratitude, aware of the good things that can happen to oneself and never taking them for granted. Hope, expecting the best for the future. Humour, likes to laugh and tease and bring a smile to other people. Spirituality, have a strong and coherent belief about the higher purpose and meaning of the universe and knowing where you fit into the larger scheme of things. Use the list to identify the key virtues for each of your business values. Include these in your job descriptions, person specifications, engagements, and performance reviews, for example. I work with a company that has virtue-led questions posted on the walls in their office. The opposite of a virtue is a vice. A vice is a habitual, repeated practice of wrongdoing. One way of describing a vice is as the corruption of the virtue. The virtues can be considered the mean between two extremes, and in the centre lies the virtue. For instance, both cowardice and rashness are the opposite of courage. We need to consider the vices as well as the virtues, inasmuch that the Aristotle made us aware that the virtues and vices are responses to natural feelings and emotions that all human beings experience. It is how we respond in situations that determine whether an act or one's moral character reveals a tendency for a virtue or a vice. For example, we experience feelings of fear and confidence or lack of confidence, whether in actual military battles, situations of public speaking, or even giving honest and direct feedback to employees or one's boss. Consider how your stakeholders might feel and the behavioural consequences if they are made to feel dumb or pious, envious, indignant, ignored, recognised, righteous, jealous, calm, angry, cocky, or shamed. You can consider other feelings perhaps for yourself. If one confronts the fear and acts, giving honest feedback, one exhibits courage. If one avoids the fear, i.e., finding a way not to do face to face feedback, one may exhibit some degree of cowardice. And if one gives brutal feedback without concern for its effect on a vulnerable employee, then perhaps that manager has demonstrated a bit of recklessness in his job. Values are useful, desirable behaviours that help define workplace culture. Virtues measure the excellence or the goodness and may be more important to individuals due to their personal nature. Both are important in the workplace and need to be embedded and embraced in order to meet both individuals and the needs of your business. So have a go. Download the templates from the Hidden Edge website, and whilst you're there, do share your stories of what has worked well for you in the past. Until next tea break time, enjoy the rest of this one.